What's going on, everybody? Rob here, aka Trev2323. Today I'm going to be doing a review, unboxing, and setup of the Summer Waves 10-foot quickset pool. This one does have the filter and pump. Got a Type I filter, and this is the one where just you blow out the inner tube right here. And this is about 2 or 3 feet, 2 foot to 3 foot pool, and they're really just simple, quick connects with the filter on the inside. You should leave this one always plugged in, but if you are getting this one, or if you are getting one of these quickset pools or whatever, do get the one with the pump and leave this one on. But not only do get the one with the pump, do get the cover for it. That's the cover. And do get one of these, a chlorine dispenser. The chlorine dispensers, you put these chlorine tablets inside of here, and the net. I've had a couple of these before. My son says, "Dad, why do you get them and throw them away?" I said, "They're 50 bucks. I said, "You throw one away and get the other one." I had the 15-foot one, and that was the best, but we use our backyard for also to pull some cars in there if there's, you know, parties on the block. So let's go ahead and unbox this one, and then we'll start getting this one together. It's 10-foot round. One thing you really do have to do also is figure out where you're going to plug it in at. And then on the ground that you're going to be, it doesn't have to be perfectly level. I mean, I've sat these things pretty cockeyed, but what I did notice is if you miss a rock or skip a rock, that rock will, like, you'll feel it in the bottom of the pool. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing cut open, and then let's get going from there. Watch it with your knives, don't cut the pool. And why I say do get the chlorine dispenser and the chlorine tablets and leave it plugged in with the cover, because if you don't, you will grow algae in that pool left and right, man. Those chlorine tablets and the floating dispenser with the cover, and you leave it on, it does keep it nice and clean. If you don't get the cover, the chlorine dispenser, or that pump to circulate the water, if you just leave it in the sun, you are going to get green algae. That will make it taking care of the pool so much easier. Okay, I cut it open with my minimalist survival knife, CRKT. I carry it everywhere I go. You should know that by now. Cut open the box. There's the instructions. Oh my god, look at this. There's a box inside of it. This is probably the filter. See? That's the filter. And here's the pool right here. Look at this. Remember I said if you don't get all the rocks, you will fill these through the bottom, but luckily they're not jagged. These are so simple. All you do is fill up the top part with air. And then after you fill the top ring with air, you kind of put it in a level place and fill it up with water. My grandson was playing back here. Look at all the rocks I'm finding right now. So let me go ahead and look for some more rocks, and then I'll be right back with you. Now when you unfold it, it's gonna have holes in the side of it. See the holes right here? There's a hole right there, and there's a hole right here. Don't worry about the holes, because that's where you're gonna screw these bulkheads onto. This is an input and an output for the pool. So see, I got gaskets on it. You're gonna screw these on here. Here's the little filter right here, smaller than the older one I had, but they do give you one hell of an extension cord. But you got to remember that this is gonna be the pump, so you kind of want this, you gotta situate them holes in your backyard where you know the pump's gonna be kind of maybe hidden or not in the kids' way when they're jumping in and out. Now I got an air compressor downstairs that I'm probably gonna run because my butt don't think I'm gonna blow this all the way up by mouth. Or else I could try and we can see if I could do it. Let me see how long it might take me. That's not gonna happen. I'll screw this. Make sure there's a rubber piece on the back of this so this don't leak out. And let me go turn on my air compressor so I could blow this up. On the inside of the pool, exactly where I'm at right here, there's actually a thing to put on the inside also that I forgot to do. As much as I talk crap about this Harbor Freight air compressor right here, this Harbor Freight air compressor has always been there for me, period. I have a big 90-gallon in the garage I haven't hooked up in a year and a half, 2 years. So I use that one, although it has to keep refilling up so fast it gives me such a headache. But look at this. I put this right here. See if you can see that right there. It fills up really fast with one of these. I got this on it right here. close enough to government standards. Close that up. Let me go shut the compressor off. Alright, I didn't shut the compressors off. One of these is the intake. This is the outflow. This is the intake. If you don't want it intaking, you can actually screw this on and off. If you don't want it intaking, I just leave it off. You unscrew these right here, and this is a gasket right here that holds against the pull on the inside of it. So when you tighten it up, that rubber gasket squeezes against the pull. So you look for the hole, you put that through, got a little gasket right there. Just that simple, Bob's your uncle. And then you do the other side right here. This is the outtake. This is what shoots the water back into the pool. It got a little, you don't want this just down, you want this kind of sideways so it circulates the water away. This is the intake. So the intake's on this side. You want this to blow the water that way so it circulates your water. Okay. Next thing you gotta grab is these hoses, and these hoses are pretty cool because all you do is put these on, and they oh man, I got another crack in my screen. You put these on like this, and all you do is tighten them up and they grip on, and actually they do hold pretty good. Let me go down this way, look for the other one, put the hose on all the way through, push it through. There's a rubber gasket on there, push it all the way in and screw these tight. And with that rubber gasket and these screwed on tight, it doesn't leak at all. Man, it is hot out here. Okay, that's on right there. This is another thing right here. This is another plug for the other side. If you want to plug the pull up, all you do is put this on the other side and put the other cap back on, and it won't let the water come out. Okay, now this other hose right here, you got to grab your pump, and your pump, this is coming in and this is going out. So this is coming in from the filter side. The filter side is the one with the basket on it. Put the little thing on this right here, and there's arrows on there, in and out. There's arrows right there. So you put it in as best you can, and then you twist it down, and then you do the same for the out. I'll be right with you. Okay, you see the hookup? It comes in from the one with the basket. If you unscrew this right here and then you put this in here and screw that back on, the water won't flow out. All right, but it comes in to the pump, then back into the pool, and the pool faces the opposite way of that to circulate the water. Now this right here actually can unscrew and screw down. Now this right here is after you got the water level filled up higher than those two, you open this up and it'll fill the water into here before you turn it on. Okay, now this right here you can take off, and if you gotta turn your filter, that's where you turn the filter. There's a little impeller right there that keeps it circulating. When you put it back on, you put it in the center, and then you screw this back on. All right, now here's the thing. When you start filling the pool, I'm sweating like a pig over here, see me? When you start filling the pool, you keep stretching out the bottom and stretching out the bottom when it's filling up, because if you just wait till the end to try to stretch out the bottom, it's going to be too full and you're not going to be able to move it with the weight. But as long as you keep pulling out the bottom, it'll keep moving out. So while I'm filling it up, I'm going to sweep that off because that's an older pool liner. So I'm going to sweep that off, and I'm beating clouds. Alright, I got the water in now, and I'm filling it up, and as it's filling up, all you do is kind of stretch out the bottom where the water goes to make sure that it's going to be kind of flat on the bottom. Now this is only a 10-foot pool. If you're an adult and you got no kids and you're burning up in the house and you want a pool for 50 bucks, you and your wife can really enjoy this pool. I actually have floaties for me and my wife. We got our grandson, so this year we bought this for our grandson. This is where my boat used to be, and I actually had a 15-foot one back here with my boat. So this right here is really worth it. Let me grab this. This makes such a huge difference right here. This Pool Essentials. This right here is chlorine tablets. So If I mean, you really need to have these in the pool because you'll get algae in your pool without these, and you really do need a pool cover because even though you got the cleaner to clean the cover, without the pool cover on, you do get a lot more crap in the pool. So these are just chlorine tablets that you open up, you drop right in there, and you throw them in the pool. Okay, in this pool, the drain is where the filter is. So you kind of watch where you're gonna put it also, because if you need to drain it, you don't want to drain it backwards into your house. You gotta watch where you're putting that at. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. We didn't even fill it up yet all the way. And there's a bug already in there. That's why you need one of these for the bugs, for the leaks, or for whatever. Sometimes people use the vacuums to vacuum the bottom up, but I don't do my own chemicals. I just leave that thing floating around in there, and we cover it when it's not in use, and it seems to be pretty good. You can buy the extensions for these also, but it's warm enough normally. It's gonna be 93 degrees in a couple of days. So okay, and this thing right here holds 1,052 gallons, and I gotta say the 52 because 52 gallons is still a lot. 1,052 gallons is what this pool filter is actually smaller than the Intex one. This is summer breeze, summer cools or whatever, but this one does come with little holes, and I have these camping stakes, so to hold this in place we can put the camping stakes in here, and that'll help hold that in place. So I think that's pretty cool. But the Intex pool pump is actually twice this size. One thing real fast, before you put this on and everything, you plug that pump in, you make sure you purge the pump. So when it fills up with water above the drains to go in there, when it's above the drains, I'll show you, you unscrew it and you purge the pump. Water flows in it, don't run. Okay, so we got some water in now. So you actually just try to pull it to get it straight. Don't have your wicked long nails to rip it, but like I already tell, this side's gonna be higher, so it's gonna lean this way some. But it's my 3-year-old grandson, so we're not gonna fill it all the way up anyways. But you just try to get all the wrinkles out the bottom by doing that when the water's filling up. At least to the base plate is level. Alright, weatherman says stop raining after 4. Just started raining at 4 o'clock. Alright, the cover, we cleaned off the other side, and we got the cover on this side, hoping the rain to wash it off. If not, I'm going to wash it off really good on this side, but that's the older cover. So now it's just set it and forget it. Here we are, about 2 hours later, still not filled up all the way. You know it's filled up enough to do your filter when that little thing right there is completely underwater. The drain is completely underwater. It rained. I took the top off because I got to clean it some more. We cleaned one side, other side still needs to be cleaned. So I'll catch up with you later. I'm going to upload a video and then finish this one off. Alright, I've been out here for a couple hours now. You see I got paint all over me. I was using my pressure washer. I cleaned the tarp of the old tarp with the pressure washer, but also I want to show you, since I got it here, I know I got to be painting, so I used the pressure washer, the Stanley 2200, to start clearing off the paint so I don't have to scrape. Pretty cool. But anyways, back to here. So when the water is past this right here and this right here, you have to get the water in the filter right here. In order to get the water to come in the filter, you gotta let this up and you hear air. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. You just till you hear the air, then you close it back down. So now this is primed, and now this can be plugged in. You cannot turn this on until you have this primed. Okay, it's 8:27 at night. This right here, you see, still has a little bit way to go to fill up, and I know it's uneven. I wasn't minding this for my 3-year-old. This right here still could go quite a bit away, so I'm gonna max this side of it up. I put the tarp on it already because you'll be surprised as soon as you fill a pool with water how much bugs will start getting into the pool. So I washed this, actually washed this with my, sprayed it down with my power washer. This is on already, so it's already circulating the water. You can see the little lump in the middle where the chlorine is. That's where the chlorine tablet, that's what's going to keep it clean. So I'll say Bob's your uncle. This is the 10-foot pool. This is the 10-foot summer something. What is it? Summer waves. 10-foot summer waves, but also Intex makes the same one. Intex got a bigger filter for you though. It's plugged in. They give you a long cord to plug it in. And like I said, buy the chlorine little thing because it'll help keep it clean, and buy the cover and keep them on. Otherwise your pool's gonna be green. All right, either way, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.